Hello and welcome to the OverLores Videocast episode number 0. Why episode 0? Well, because this is a practice run. I just want to see how well this works out and put this up as the first video, and then we'll know if everything I'm doing for video capture is, well, working. Hi, I am Razerbug from the OverLores. If you've never listened to our audio podcast before, you can check us out at theoverlores.com. We are a production of the Twisted Nether blogcast. Twisted Nether blogcast can be found at twistednether.net. And basically we are the World of Warcraft podcast for the lore nerd and the lore noob alike. That's our fancy tagline. What we're going to be doing here on the video casts are doing video in-game shows, short format most likely, and going to be adding an extra level of dynamic to the already established audio shows that we've been doing. So, what did I decide to do for this one? Well, I wanted to investigate something in the beta. We are looking at the beta right here. You can see by the talent setup. This is talent setup in the beta. And for anybody who plays a rogue like myself, you will know, of course, that the level 60 talent, that's the most important thing about Mr. Pandaria. Right there. All rogues can get Shadow Step, no matter what spec. Yes, there's nothing better than that. I don't care what anybody has to say. Anyway, we are sitting right now in Darnassus. For any Horde players, or even Alliance players that never saw this city, this is the capital of the Night Elves. Like them or dislike them, you have to admit that the Night Elf capital city of Darnassus and the entire landmass of Teldrassil, this right here, this whole tree, this is literally a tree, this is the Night Elf establishment here, is easily some of the most beautiful areas in all of WoW. Now what we're going to be investigating today is something that I heard on the Obscurecast. I believe it was Razerbug specifically, one of the hosts there of the Obscurecast, who noted that in the beta there are... Hey, why am I not going through the portal? Hey, there we go. There are some Horde ships moored up next to the Alliance ships in Darkshore. And I thought, you know what? That sounds like a fun thing to investigate. So we're going to go take a look. Huh, getting some... Oh, strange. Some weird wing animation feedback. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going across the water. Interesting. So we're going to head over to Darkshore and check out these Horde ships for ourselves. And let's see, where do we find them? At some point I actually want to do the little secret achievement that's over here in Darkshore. I won't do it in the beta though, I'll do it on the live server and cap that. The achievement is only for Alliance players, but the Horde can do it as well. There's actually a swirling vortex that you can jump down into right about here. Yep. And you get a nice little walkthrough, little demon hunter action. It's very fun. We'll do that at some point for a video capture. And look at that, Razerbug was correct. Of course he is. We would expect nothing less. There are Horde ships moored in an Alliance port. This is the port of Darkshore. Well, this is the whole zone of Darkshore. Lor'danel, this is a Night Elf establishment on Kalimdor, the northwestern coast. This is, of course, Teldrassil, the Night Elf lands. This is, of course, Exodar, the Draenei lands. And as you can see, there are Night Elf ships in and among the Horde ships. Let's go down here and get a closer look. No NPCs though. Well, isn't that just interesting? And there are no NPCs. I'm aboard the Horde ship right now. Some barrels there. That's not good. That's not good. Not saying that the Horde is absolutely going to use contents of barrels for nefarious purposes, but we do know that the Horde tend to, when the occasion suits them, use the plague, and they usually come in barrels that look like that. A good deal of Horde ships here. Again, no NPCs. There are Night Elf ships among them. Basically looking as if they just went out to meet them. Let's head into the town here. I wonder if there's any type of NPCs in town. Little ambassador, emissary type action going on. Razerbug, I believe, mentioned on Obscurecast. Again, that is Obscurecast. You can find that on the Dawnforge network. They are the hosts of all things Azeroth, among other fine podcasts. TheDawnforge.com. He did mention that there were no Horde NPCs in town. Oh, hello. Yeah, and he was correct. There are no Horde NPCs in town that I can see. It's a small town. But let's get a better look at those ships and the way they're moored in. Yeah, look at that. Now these obviously are Night Elf ships, and then you can see the Stormwind built ships there in the middle. This one dead ahead, and then the one over there to the right, moored up alongside them. So very interesting. Maybe we should do a little tinfoil hat investigating. This is the conclusion of the OverLores Videocast episode 0. I will call this SoloLore because it's just me by myself. Normally we've got a full cast of characters on the show with me, including guests. So check out the OverLores.com. You can find more about this, our audio shows, and other great lore-related, Warcraft-related things. That is all for today, and cheers.